Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Mafex, the Amazing Spider-Man Venom comic blue version action figure Marvel Mafex Medicom toy. Okay, silly jokes aside, this is the blue repaint of the Mafex Venom, and I'm not going to do a full-on review here since we've already reviewed the figure. It wasn't that great. I know some people love it. For me, it's just totally not the right look. But I wanted to show you guys the blue version so that you can decide if you want to pick this one up or not. So let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. Alright, before we look at the figure, I do want to show you my package. It's a fine package. It does have some artwork there that shows us what it's not really trying to be at all, but what it should be, because that's what Venom looked like in the comics, and he didn't look like this. Like, it's the wrong logo, it's the wrong coloring, it's the wrong build, it's the wrong everything, really, so that's kind of unfortunate, but I'm willing to bet some people are still interested, so we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do the review. Some photo there, and then more photo back here. It's the same figure as before. The shading's cool looking, so I can definitely see people wanting to get this, but what is this figure? That's the question. What is it trying to be? What Venom is this? So let's do a question of the day. Do you think this looks more like the Venom from the comics with the blue highlights? Or does this look more like the Venom from Marvel vs. Capcom? Because it's definitely not the first one, and it's not really the second one either. So I'm not going to do the full-on review just because, like I said, we've already reviewed this figure, but I'm going to show you everything you need to know in order to decide if you want to get this. So the way it looks, for instance, it's a blue figure with black shading. That's not what he looked like in the comics, alright? And it's only kind of what he looked like in Marvel vs. Capcom. It's not really the right thing for either, and it's certainly not claiming to be the Marvel vs. Capcom look, but it's worth noting that he's closer to that than the comics. Now, as far as the shading goes, it should have been done like the Spider-Man one was, where it had the actual comic-style shading. This airbrush look is not right. This is clearly a blue figure with black lowlights. That's not what he was in the comics. The shading also isn't great. It's kind of nice, like if you don't look too close, it looks great because shading looks nice on a figure, it makes it look more dynamic, but it's so heavy-handed, except for right here where they totally messed up his leg. It's missing like the straight line and it's not as heavy as everywhere else, but it is very, very heavy-handed, so it just has abrupt stops in the shading at the top or at the bottom of the bicep. The shoulder actually looks like it's striped. You can see around the clavicle, it's not as clean as it should be. It's just kind of weird. The logo is surprisingly clean. It's not perfect, it's a Mafex figure, but it's pretty clean, but it's not really the right shape. And then we have more of that heavy, crazy shading on the back, and it's like, you have to really want this guy to look like he's stripy. This looks like a bad custom, honestly. Back when like airbrushing became popular for customizing and everybody was doing like just the crazy heavy shading, it doesn't look good, and this doesn't look good. It's better than no shading, but it's not good shading. And then the head is just way too much black. Like the whole front of the face is black, and that would be fine if the rest of the figure looked that way. If it was a black figure with blue highlights, it would look better. It doesn't match. The head looks like it doesn't fit on the body properly. The eyes are painted cleanly, the mouth looks okay, but this whole blue-black thing that they're going for, which is like the selling point for the figure, if you ask me, misses the mark entirely. If you feel differently about that, let me know in the comment section. What do you like about it? The feet have nothing on them really at all. I mean, there's a little bit, but it's hard to notice. So they look like they don't really match the figure. And then the hands don't really have any on there, except for on the palms, which is also kind of hard to notice. It feels half-cooked, half-baked. What's the saying? That's a movie, isn't it? Probably. Yeah, it just looks weird. The way they did the shading for his pubis, not great either. So yeah, for me, it's like, they already had a weird-looking Venom with a big head, no neck, and stumpy legs. Like, he doesn't quite look like the right shape for Venom anyway, and I'm not comparing him to like a monster Venom, just like the classic-looking Venom that you saw on the front of the box. The shape wasn't great. It's still not great, and now the coloring is not great either. So for me, this is a giant miss. But if you like it, now you know what it looks like. I'll tell you what accessories he has, so we'll do that. He's got the open mouth head, the closed mouth head. Again, on their own, they look nice, but on top of the body, they don't look right. We have a bunch of different hands, including a set of magnet hands and a set of magnet feet. That's fine. You get the 4 webs, which are just plain old white, which is the way I would always prefer them to be, unless they're supposed to be black, and then black is nice. I don't like the clear stuff, so that's nice. And you get the display stand, the Mafex display stand. So that's it. It's like, it's not anything special at all. It is really just, if you like this repaint, that's what you're getting it for. And if you are getting it, let me know. Is it for your MVC collection, or do you want a blue Venom that doesn't match the comics for your comic collection? There's some glue or something on his elbow here. It looks like it'll scratch off. That's really it. That's all I have to say, other than he does have a really loose shoulder on this side. It's not terribly bad, but it's pretty loose. The rest of him seems to be the same. I can't find anything that's different. I don't have my old Venom anymore, so I can't compare him directly. But yeah, it's like, I love the idea of it, but to me, they just totally missed the mark and didn't know what they were aiming for in the first place, exactly. So that's my take on it. Let me know what you guys think, but either way, now you know what it is. If you were interested in tracking it down and weren't sure, now maybe you can make your decision a little bit easier. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos just about every single day, and thousands already on the channel, so make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.